Breaking news. I have been diagnosed with ADHD and OCD. So I saw the psychiatrist on Friday, so yesterday afternoon, evening. And yeah, I have a diagnosis and I'm starting medication for the ADHD on Monday. So I'm kind of excited, I guess. There was an interesting thing that I think I'm maybe holding on to a bit tighter than I should be, but so what? Because I don't know. I'm hopeful, and it's for the first time in quite a while that I've really felt like I'm absolutely convinced I'm going to get better, or pretty close to it. I've been, not so good for a while. So I've spoken a few times before about modafinil and how I sometimes take it because it suppresses appetite. Well, I've noticed more recently that it doesn't really suppress appetite. I thought it did because I used to use it to make fasting easier. And it did make it easier. But the last few times I've taken it, I haven't been restricting my food because I know that will mess with my recovery, and it will just make me rebound binge. So what I've basically felt like is that following the recovery meal plan and just eating is easy, and it's like I sail through the day and decisions around food are easy, and it basically feels like a day off from having an eating disorder. And I've never really understood why. So it was kind of interesting when I googled ADHD and modafinil just out of interest, and it turns out that modafinil is used off-label to treat ADHD. So and I asked the psychiatrist why he thought modafinil might help the eating disorder, and he said that's probably why, is because of the ADHD. So I'm trying to I'm not even trying to not be over optimistic. I'm kind of allowing myself to be really optimistic because, you know what, sod it, a bit of placebo effect wouldn't hurt, and it's really fucking nice to have a little or a big kind of beacon of hope in this entire mess, and to feel like I've kind of had this thing for a really long time. Well, in fact, the whole of the duration of my eating disorder, I felt like it wasn't an eating disorder. It was that there was something wrong with me, like a character flaw wrong with me, that I couldn't just get my act together and make sensible decisions with food like everyone else does. Like, if everyone else finds it easy, then there must be something wrong with me. Like, as a person, that means I can't. And I literally never considered that there might actually be something wrong with me that means I can't. So I guess it's really, really tempting to think that that's the whole picture, because it's like, oh, that's not my fault. It just happened to me. And I'm sure it's not going to be that simple, but it might be the difference between being able to use my brain in a way which allows me to actually complete the recovery process versus just not seeming to be able to do that. And that is huge. So I'll let you know how it goes.